Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with the Robies. I haven't did a lot of videos lately just because my heel was hurting and it was hard for me to walk. But hey, today we're going to be doing some crunch wraps, Taco Bell crunch wraps, and we're going to be doing some regular Taco Supremes and crunch wraps. So hey, we're going to show you how to turn this to this. Okay, let's get started. Alright, so I got 2.5 pounds of ground beef, Daisy sour cream, which will be going in my Supreme tacos. I'm using 3 packs of the Taco Bell Original. I have my Gordillo hard shells, Taco Bell queso. This is the one they use in everything they make. Got my taco shells. This will be for the Taco Supreme. Got my 16-inch flour tortillas, which we'll be using for the crunch wrap. Got some cheddar jack cheese, which I'll be using in the Taco Supreme. Got my iceberg lettuce, which I'll chop up. That's going to go in the tacos and the Taco Supreme. And some large steak cut tomatoes actually. And let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and get our beef going. And then I'll go ahead and shred up my lettuce, my tomatoes, and I'll put the cheese in a bowl for that, so that's ready for when I'm ready to start preparing. Alright, let's get started with the beef. Alright, let's get the ground beef ready. I'm just going to put all this in here. I'm not going to be adding any seasoning to it because I'll be adding in these taco packets later. Okay, so the ground beef's almost done. Now all we're going to do here is drain out the oil and get it ready for the seasoning. Alright. Okay, so now that I got the oil drained out, I'm going to add my 2 1/4 cups of water. Gonna be adding in my 3 packets of taco seasoning, and the taco seasoning per directions show that you should add 3/4 cup per pound of ground beef. So I'm doing 3 pounds of ground beef, or 2.5. So I'm gonna add 3 packets of this, 3 packets in here. Okay, now that we got our seasoning in here, we're gonna mix this all up, and we're going to let this simmer for like 10 to 12 minutes, because what I want to do is get the water reduced. So we'll put the top back on here and get back with you in 10 to 12 minutes when it's all reduced. Stir it occasionally so it doesn't stick, but you can see how this is thickening up a little bit. Oh yeah. Now I'm just going to reduce my heat a little bit and let it simmer. Alright, get back with you. Alright, so I think we got it all simmered down. You see it's reduced in the water content. Now we're just going to get this put in a bowl and start preparing the crunch wraps. Get back to you. Okay, so we're ready to assemble. I've got my flour tortillas, shredded up cheese, tomatoes, lettuce. I got my 2 Gordillo hard shell tacos. That's for the crunch. Queso, sour cream. So the first thing we're going to do here is get our taco shell is pliable. I put a little oil in here just to get this pliable a little bit. Just gonna get those turned in here, get them all done. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start with a scoop of meat. We're just gonna, I already did warm the shells up. Then we're gonna add, I'm gonna add a little cheese here. Just a little bit like this. I'm gonna add queso later. Gonna put my shell in there. Add a little bit of sour cream. Gonna add some lettuce. And some tomatoes. Gonna be adding some of our queso. Just gonna drop it in there like that. When this melts, it'll be perfect. Uh-oh. Got that over there. Now we're gonna fold it. We're gonna fold it here, 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 and we're gonna do it there. And that should be nice and closed up. I'm gonna stick this in the pan over here. Okay, we got the first crunch wrap out. Oh, look at that. Nice and golden brown on each side. Okay, crunch wraps are done. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got this cut up. Turn this around. And this is what we're looking at. This is gonna beat Taco Bell's by far. Okay, let's get these Taco Supremes. Get our meat. Now, unlike most people at Taco Bell, we're putting some meat in ours. Throw in our cheese. Tomatoes. A little bit of sour cream in each of them. sauce and some lettuce. So thank you again for watching Cooking with the Robies. We appreciate your support. Until the next video, bam, we're out. All right, time to taste. Gonna put a little bit of my Taco Bell sauce on it. In case you wonder where everything else went to the family. They couldn't wait. All right, let's taste it. Mmm. 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 Better than Taco Bell. Mm-hmm. Nice and crunchy. Mmm. Mmm. Perfect. Follow this. Anybody can make this at home. Don't run out to Taco Bell. Make it at home. You get the beef you want, everything you want. You don't want sour cream? Don't put sour cream. You don't want lettuce? Don't put lettuce. Do what you want. Until the next time.